ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this platform, Prince TV. And then happy Sunday to you all. Respect to everyone under this platform, those ones who already subscribed. And then if you are yet to subscribe, please do so. Subscribe so that you get my updates anytime I upload my video. You get the update very fast without wasting time. Alright, before we go to church this morning, I just want to report an update communicated by AIMS for those of you who applied for the Reddito Emergenza in the month of May. You know, there is still this question. People who applied in the month of May, most people have not received their Reddito Emergenza. Now, AIMS have also communicated some updates. And then, guys, don't be surprised that some patronage, some CAF are still yet to submit the application which you requested. All these things are what AIMS have kind of like stated. So, if you are a person who have never still received your Reddito Emergenza, there is the possibility to get it because AIMS have already communicated. Most especially those of you who applied in the month of May, you are going to watch this video and see what AIMS have stated so far. There are many articles here which I'm going to break down so that you guys get this update before we go to church this morning. Alright, now listen. He said here, 992,000 applications arrived at AIMS by the end of May for emergency income. So 992,000 applications was submitted in the month of May. Alright, he said here, at the end of last month, the possibility of applying for the monthly payment of March, April, and May introduced with the sustaining decree expired. An important audience that leads the potential beneficiaries of the REM almost to touch the numbers of citizenship income. The latter reached 1.2 million families in April. The AIMS announced that on the application received by April that have already been processed, the reception rate was on average 60%. You understand? So this is what AIMS stated in this particular point. Alright, listen to this part and see that even most of you who submitted the Reddito Emergenza in the month of May, some of the patronage or some of the CAF where you requested for it are still yet to submit the application direct to AIMS. They are still a kind of like submitting the application. Now listen, he said here, in the technical report to the sustaining decree, it was estimated that the effect of this expansion could lead to about 402,000 beneficiaries. He said, to which should be added, apart from the first number, it seems quite small, of the approximately 835,000 unemployed no longer compensated. Alright, listen, he said, however, these figures could undergo changes in the coming weeks. AIMS reports that some patronage are still sending some applications submitted by the end of May. You might understand. Now listen again. He said AIMS reports that some patronages are still sending some applications submitted by the end of May. So those of you who applied for the Reddito Emergenza by the end of May, there are still some patronage or CAF who have not still yet submitted your application. So now, where you applied for your Reddito Emergenza, for example, you applied through CAF by the end of May, it is still advisable to go there and then ask them if they have submitted your application, because AIMS now state that most people who applied in the month of May, at the end part of it, the patronage CAF have not still yet submitted the application requested by the citizens or by the masses. Alright, now let's go a little bit forward here. He said here, furthermore, precisely in the light of the different parameters introduced in 2021, there was no automatism in the disbursement compared to those who had already received the REM at the end of 2020. And the procedure for verifying and checking application by AIMS requested more. So guys, these are just articles related to it. Now listen to this part here, very important as well. He said, the disbursement will start in mid-June. He said, only those who applied by April have already received the first month's payment for the month of May. But in second half of June, from June 15 onwards, all other monthly payments will also be paid, even for those in May. So now, by on the 15th of June, I think that should be on Tuesday, there is still going to be a lot of disbursement to people who have not still yet received the Reddito Emergenza for the second month. And then those of you who have not received for the month of May, those ones who apply in the month of May who have not received, as from 15 June this month, which is on Tuesday precisely to be, there is going to be a disbursement of Reddito Emergenza. So people are still going to expect the Reddito Emergenza payment by on the 15th of June. This is what IMS have already communicated as well. Alright, now let's just read a little bit forward here. It said, all other monthly payments will also be paid, even for those who applied in May, as well as former NACS, P, and DISCO earners. For the latter in Institute, confirmed that the application will be evaluated by June 15th. It's just a short update, what IMS brought out, and then I wish you guys to know, I give you updates based on how they are stating things so that you guys can see, and then have it in mind that if you applied already for the Reddito Emergenza, most especially those of you who applied in the month of May, you have to stick on camera, because as from the 15th, precisely being on Tuesday, there will still be payment of Reddito Emergenza. People are going to receive payment. So if you receive your own, you know how we do it in this platform. You still come on this video at the comment section and then still give us a testimony that you have received already. And then now, important information for those ones who applied in the month of May, most especially at the end part of it. IMS are stating that most of the patronage or most of the CAF are yet to submit the application requested by the citizens. So now, if you're among those ones who applied in the month of May at the end part of it, I think it is advisable, go to CAF, go to wherever you apply for the Reddito Emergenza, and then ask them if they have submitted your application direct to IMS. Tell them to give you the confirmation where they have already submitted it. These people, they can just do the practical there and then leave it on the system, taking orders. They decide when to send this application to IMS. All these things are what we are saying. If you have your speed, you can do this thing within the interval of 5 minutes on your phone. You just do it. You understand? I have many people who get their speed living in my area, and then I help them to apply for it. So you don't need to go to CAF and then be wasting much time, all those kind of stuff. That is why you have to prepare your speed so that you can use it to apply any bonus which you want, and then if you are qualified. So that is just it. The next time again we'll be together. Happy Sunday. Make sure you go to church today, and then pray for the host of this platform as well. I pray for you guys who are my fans. Till next time again we'll be together. Ciao.